introduce myself just yet, but the games have been so good that I don't think it's necessary up until now. But my name's Steve, in case you didn't pick up by now. And with me is my good friend Graham. And yeah, his name is Kitsune Obera. He loves to say because they're better.
Yeah, because they are. And this is just a almost mirror of the previous game for the first couple of picks. Grimstroke is different, but Ember Spirit, Lion.
5
seconds remaining.
Now, although I mean, Lion on Harry last game, I don't know. I feel like as well as everybody was playing, you got to pick someone for an MVP, and I probably think Harry the Hams was the MVP of that game.
Yeah.
Every single one of them was playing out of their minds, but if I had to pick one.
Winter, Wyvern, and Lion. I like it. The support combo showed its strength in the previous game. They're just going to go with it this game as well.
And this is something that we've seen when teams are this well matched up, that it's very, very often gone down to which one of the support combinations has been able to work better.
Yeah.
And we saw that in great effect in the last game.
And at this point, White Rabbit Gaming is almost like, pick the Zeus. We dare you.
Yeah, come on. It's fun.
Yeah. The thing to think about, though, is Ember Spirit into Lion. Ember Spirit is just an insane hero, but everything he does gets countered by Frog.
Yeah, it's just awkward. And clearly they think otherwise, because they are picking it up again 2 games in a row, as you're saying.
Yeah.
So we're starting to get within reach now, as our best of 5 has now become a best of 3.
Yeah, so the next team to win 2 games wins the whole thing.
Yeah. And somehow you managed to make that ridiculously awesome thing sound fairly average. So
that is my speciality.
Look, let me just reiterate that one more time. The people who win this are going to be winning themselves the grand prize of 2,000 Rand, which doesn't sound like a hit.
So 3,000 Rand.
3,000 Rand! $1 million! And it's,
no, this isn't an international.
Go through and, it's up until now, we've just had an absolutely ridiculous tournament where at the beginning, every game seemed to be very cut and shut, where we had 2 zeros left, right, and center. And then all of a sudden, these last few rounds, as teams are locking each other in and starting to get used to it, we've just had the mostly ridiculously good games, and almost all of them have gone the distance.
Yeah, and it's a great showcase of SA Dota, otherwise known as Caveman Dota.
Caveman Dota. What was it? What's your favorite line? I can't remember. Toby from Toby 1.
Oh, yes. We talk about all these great strategies and item builds and different ways that heroes counter each other, but we all know as soon as we get into a game, it boils down to I see creep, I hit creep, I see hero, I hit hero.
And welcome to South African Dota in a nutshell. It's whoever can out-Mongoloid the other.
10 seconds remaining.
Well,
the draft's taking a bit long here to get through. They've banned themselves off the respect ban of RDK, not wanting to have to deal with that one again of the bristleback. And on the opposition side, they do ban out Zeus, so they've decided that this time around, actually, they don't feel like it. And then following up that, Oracle and Beastmaster. Oracle, just one of the most ridiculously strong support heroes at the moment. And on the opposite side, the Monkey King and Troll Wall are falling out.
Yeah, Sand King getting picked up again.
Getting picked again. So, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, apparently, is the moral of the story with White Rabbit. Rubik getting picked up.
Rubik and Grimstroke is a really good combination.
The
double fade
bolt. Going to be fun. You're right. Sorry. The double fade bolt.
And the double lift. Double spell steal doesn't really do much, but hey, it's there.
10 seconds
that would be a bit wonky to watch if it did work.
Well,
seconds remaining.
Yeah, so to follow it through, though, anytime you see a Rubik in a game, you know it's probably going to be a good one. Especially when you're looking at this sort of level of Dota.
Yeah, 100%. The thing is, does Petunia play Sand King? Because if Petunia plays Sand King, then that's a flex pick, and that's a bit annoying to deal with for every
I mean, to
drafter.
be fair, Sand King is really not the most ridiculously complicated hero of all time. And when you're at this sort of level, I'd like to assume that you could pick any hero for any one of these players and they'll make it work.
Kinda.
So
I don't know. I mean, giving, let's say, Harry the Ham's Meebo might be a bit of a stretch.
yeah. Can we get a Dodo buff confirmation on that? Ursa making it through the draft stage, and that's the downside, I suppose, of having to ban out the bristleback with the respect ban. Is it means that Ursa, that has been religiously banned by Sin 5, will now make it through.
10 seconds.
Yeah, the other problem is Sin 5 banned Troll Warlord, which is the traditional Ursa counter, so now they have to find something else.
Yeah.
And they know
And
it.
for the first time ever, reserve time being used by Sin 5. No, okay, it was 1 second. Okay. As Mars gets picked up.
I'm going to say the thing I always say every single time. Every single time I've seen a Mars, I have failed to be whelmed.
It's and the thing is, it is purely you. The win rates are good on the hero, but for some reason, every time we cast a game together and Mars gets picked up, it just goes wrong.
Team ban.
Well, we'll see if it happens
and Void
this
Spirit
game
getting
as well.
banned out, respectively.
Yep.
So it
Both
looks
teams
like
looking for mids.
Sin 5 are not convinced about the mid Sand King again.
And then MD picks it and just styles on them again.
Yeah, just do it again. I mean, he made it work,
10
hey?
seconds
And
remaining.
against probably, as I say, one of the most
5
iconic
seconds
combinations
remaining.
as Shadowfiend gets banned out by Sin 5. That's interesting. But yeah, it was one of the most ridiculous combinations of Dota and Da with his Zeus, and he managed to win the lane. There is still a Tinker available though, and
Forecastway, but picking a Tinker
it might be
into
Dota and
Winter...
Da again if I'm not mistaken. I think he played it last time.
Yeah, but picking a Tinker into a Winter Wyvern, a Lion, and a Sand King is, yeah.
10
It's a bit
seconds remaining.
sketchy.
Yeah. I mean, if you're that level of Tinker, it doesn't matter hugely, but if you could choose to go against heroes, these wouldn't be the ones that you pick.
Yeah. And once again, Sinister 5 using reserve time.
Yep.
Oh. I gotta say though, Ursa I think is quite a nice replacement in this draft lineup for the Bristleback. Does a similar sort of thing of just sort of walking at people and challenging you to make them stop.
Yeah, it doesn't feel as horrifying as Bristleback though, which is weird because Ursa is a very scary hero in his own right.
I suppose it's Bristleback spreads out the love amongst everyone, whereas Ursa tends to condense it into one person.
Yeah. The thing with Ursa is, Bristleback is like, Ursa is a massive snowball rolling towards you, and Bristleback is a massive spiked boulder. Both are going to kill you, but one's going to be significantly more painful.
I suppose that works. Yeah, no, with the Bristleback, I suppose it does turn into, as you were saying, it's more of a slow, horrible death.
Yeah. At least Ursa claws you to shreds quickly.
Yeah.
Has the decency to get it over with fast.
Well, a lot of reserve time being used, so they're thinking hard as PA! That is traditionally a hero that you pick when you are not quite sure how to beat the enemy team, if I'm not mistaken.
It's also just a really good hero in its own right, and Viper getting picked up. Yeah.
It's basically the same draft from White Rabbit.
Yeah, it breaks the blur on PA. It also breaks coup de grace. That
Yeah.
was, if Viper was in the pool and someone picked PA, that's kind of what you do.
Yeah. That's
Also,
I don't know. Sin 5 seem a bit rattled because they've definitely changed away a little bit from their normal sort of draft. I mean, Grimstroke and Mars and Rubik, I suppose, still very much in the meta, but I don't know if I've seen a PA yet.
I've seen a PA a few times this tournament, but not from Sin 5, I don't think.
Well, draft. Who do you like?
Thankfully, I don't even have to vote on principle, and I think I'm going to go with WRG.
I mean, Sin 5 have the benefit of knowing what they're going up against now.
Yeah,
And,
they've actually played against it. But the thing is, I can't think of a single thing that the draft from Sinister 5 can do that WOG don't have the answer to.
Yeah, I see what you mean. My heart says White Rabbit as well, but for some reason there's a little part of me that's saying this game might go towards Sin 5.
Well, it is a PA, so we'll see
Yeah.
what that happens there.
I mean, that does ultimately wrap it up, though, doesn't it? When it comes to a PA, the games very much do just end up turning into it. Let's see how many times she can crit in a second. Right, so as we crack into what has now become a best of 3, in this game 3 of the grand final of the Keystroke Cup tournament between White Rabbit Gaming and Sinister 5. So, let's start our good old-fashioned traditional rundown, starting with Mr. Reaper on his Winter Wyvern once again, and Harry the Hams on the Lion, both of them playing fantastically last game, and once again hoping to make something work from it. RDK, he'll be playing your Ursa. Looks like he might be playing in the offlane position, so a bit of an aggressive tri lane. Mid lane, MD once again on Sand King, and last is Precious Petunia. He'll be in the solo safe lane here. On the other side, his opponent will be Aghanim, playing the Phantom Assassin. Mid lane
30 seconds to
will be
battle.
Ember Spirit, being played by Castaway. Mr. Doom Bunny will be playing a Rubik, always a fun hero to watch out for. Mr. Schlinks, he'll be playing the Grimstrike. And then finally, Dota and Die will be playing your Mars. So, a little bit less shenanigans than you might be normally accustomed to, as the teams have just sort of walked up to their lanes. And, yeah, and it looks like this time around we won't be having 5 kills before the creep waves have even reached the middle of the lane. But it looks like they might have at least one, as Harry the Ham is currently being run down. He will be speared up to the tree, and that's your first blood, easy as you like it. RDK, he does need to be a little bit careful here. There is a fair amount of damage being thrown around. And, yeah, no. RDK is okay, Dota and Die is okay. They both whack each other around a bit, and it looks like it should just settle in.
Yeah. I'm going to be completely honest with you here. Sand King versus Ember Spirit mid lane, I have no clue.
I really... Okay, you're going to have to believe me when I tell you I don't blame you. Because this is definitely new territory for us as far as Dota and Die getting tagged a bit a lot here, but the spear will be able to save them up for now.
It looks like Sin 5 agree that they also don't know who wins this because they're getting a double gank coming in on mid.
They are smoking. They might just be using that to... Yeah, no, it looks like they're just going to carry on running. They're going towards bottom. They want to try and stop this Viper before he becomes a big issue. And that's a very, very good idea because Precious Petunia is as close as you would like to be to a hard counter for a PA.
Yeah, 100%. Of the tri-lanes, though, I tell you what, I would prefer to go up against PA, Grimstroke, and Rubik than Lion, Winter Wyvern.
That is as true a statement as you can make. As Harry is he's just testing out his dancing moves over and over again, getting ready for when it comes time to start blinking around and causing chaos. As MD mid again.
6 denies. Holy cow.
Yeah, 6 denies already. He is just making this a living hell. And you can't really blame him, as this is not something that you would ever be used to going up against. As Reaper has decided to join bottom lane here as well, so we're going back to a normal traditional 2-1-2 by the looks of it, or rather a 2-1-3.
Well, a 2-1-2 and then a 1-1-3 on the other side.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure if I agree with this, Mr. Reaper.
Well, I mean, there's the courier being walked out in front of everybody. So one courier goes down. Precious Petunia maybe not quite paying attention, as it looks like they are going to try and go in Petunia. With Doom Bunny there, they're going to be able to throw him up, and with one zap and then a last attack from Aghanim, they get him down. So that was a very, very casual sort of kill happening there.
They did kill Aghanim's courier with the creeps, so...
Yeah, well, it's something, but it's such an awkward position, and it's something that PA adds to lane with the slow as well.
Yeah. Not a lot of kills happening in top, but Ursa's pretty much unmolested for his farm.
Yeah, free farming at the moment. Harry having an easy time at the moment of just keeping Dota and Die out of the way. The levels are suffering just a little bit because Dota and Die is solo here. As bottom lane again, the combo turning Viper inside out once again.
Yeah, and he pops the salve, so he's fine.
This is starting to get to the point where you start asking yourself, maybe like, how do we mix these lanes up a little bit? Do you commit Lion down there and just let Ursa have himself a free lane? How would you react to this? Because PA is going to start becoming an issue very quickly, as now they are going to be able to find Reaper as well. The Ink Swell is available, and with the stun, they are going to be able to hold him down. There is the stroke as well, and Aghanim is now on a killing spree. And as I was saying, you've got to start making some sort of reaction to this very soon.
I would just chillax, be a lot less aggressive in that lane.
Sit back and accept what happens.
Yeah, until MD.
Mid lane. Yep, no, he's going to catch himself. Bit of an unfortunate situation, and just like that, as what's the? Can't remember the original one, but the new caster says unbelievable. That's when the team's 5 kills without a reply.
It's Ownage.
Ownage, that's the one. So a bit of an Ownage streak coming out at the moment. As once again, Aghanim jumping forward. The Ink Swell will be able to slow up Precious Petunia, and with a couple more attacks, you have to think that that's just another kill.
Yeah, it is another kill. A lot of regen is being used to get these kills, though. So
yeah, actually, you say that the net worth difference is actually not that good, considering they are 6 and 0. The net worth just even at this point. And you have to feel like that's just coming from the fact that Ursa has double the last hits to PA.
Yeah.
And kills are all good and well, but...
Yeah, PA is focusing on killing Viper, whereas Ursa is focusing on killing the creeps. And so what I would suggest WRG do at this point is they just chill, as I said. Don't be too aggressive in this bot lane. Like, stop the bleeding as much as you can. And just wait for the Sand King to feel comfortable engaging with you.
Yeah. And as much as Petunia is having a bit of a bad lane, Dota and Da, his net worth's even lower. And that's just from him being kept out of lane, as Harry the Hams has just been an absolute rash.
Yeah. Petunia is going down again. He might kill Aghanim for it, though.
He's trying to turn, go to Aghanim, and the damage is gonna not quite be there. The raindrop eats the Splinter Blast.
Very well done.
The courier literally arrived with it, and as it arrived on him, the first charge got used.
Yeah, here comes... Oh no, he was going that way, but Sand King decides better.
Yeah, he's having a fine lane in mid lane, and any time that you're doing fine against Ember Spirit, there's probably a lane done well.
Oh, the caustic finale.
The caustic finale. It's I was just about to say, it's actually surprising how much that hurts.
Yeah, both of us just stood silent there to just marvel at this new technique we've seen. Sand King did.
It really is just so unusual. And MD clearly making it work to an absolute tune at the moment.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under
The other thing is you can't really engage on him because he can just stun you.
Yeah, and the stun is also an escape at the same time. So yeah, I don't know. It's just such a the stun with a caustic finale doing a fair amount.
And here comes Lion.
And the Lion jumping forward, and a stun. They might be able to get him away. He does not have the damage, and he goes down. He puts up a good fight in the meantime, but Harry the Hams in position gives himself a heal, and bottom lane
Aghanim gets another kill. It looks very bad seeing the bot lane for Radiant die over and over and over again like this, but you have to remember Ursa is the one they care about.
Yeah,
and he's
and not just that. The last hits are actually basically even between Petunia and Aghanim.
Oh,
As
whiff
top
of the
lane.
spear into the arena of blood.
Yeah, and it looks like Dota and Da is finding himself in a bit of an awkward situation here, where one or two more attacks will be able to harry
No,
the
that's
ham.
enough.
He's running
going
forward,
to-
and with one more attack, he
Yeah.
gets it.
So is everyone else just hallucinating the fact that Mars is good, or am I literally cursed to never see how this is supposed to work?
And it's happening again. Oh man, there's no way. Oh well, I mean, continuing in this bottom lane, you got to give it to Petunia. He is making the most out of this lane though. As much as he's died a lot, he's the same level, the same amount of last hits. It's really not a bad situation for him down here. And honestly, the more times he dies, the less gold he gives away every time.
Silver linings.
Yeah, you gotta take every little bit you can. I mean, look at the net worth; it doesn't lie, hey. And Aghanim, he's gonna have to bail away here very quickly, but
so
the stun is
dead,
just in time, and with a couple extra attacks, they
No,
will maybe they don't get no. He turns around the last raindrop prop, being able to bring down, but now with Doom Bunny and the rest of Co here, they are able to slow him down, and there goes another raindrop charge.
You know how there used to be, almost kill on MD from a double damage castaway? MD throwing a taunt as he skitters away. Yeah. You know how there used to be a ban on items? So, for example, Pudge couldn't get Blink Dagger?
Yeah.
Yeah, there should be that for PA and Raindrops.
Raindrops. Are you telling me that you want to see PA die more?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify. I agree with you.
Oh, well.
No, well, I mean, he is absolutely using it to fantastic effect. I mean, it's very much the player, not just the items, obviously.
No, he is timing it out quite well. I do like this build for Sand King. He is basically ignoring Epicenter until he absolutely has to get it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Epicenter is very, very difficult to get off early. It's a lot of damage, though.
Ooh, this is interesting. He's going Yules first. I like it. So you're going to Yule someone up and then Epicenter underneath them. And
that makes sense. I quite like that. As,
absolutely.
In mid lane, Castaway is getting a little bit tired of MD's shit, and he will be able to jump around a little bit here. The haste has been used, but MD hits the non-panic button.
And he's fine. He's
As
just going to wait.
Bottom lane, more of the same. As this time Dota and Die, he decides he wants to be part of a kill, damn it, so he heads bottom lane. And the Arena of Blood is used. They are hunting around for Repo, but they will not be able to find a beautiful TP away on top of the trees there.
Yeah, Mama Dragon gets out.
But on the other side,
RDK.
Free farming.
Yeah, he's having a fun game.
And the thing is, he's got 80 last hits, and every single one of them is a lane creep.
Oh no. Oh no, Castaway.
Mid lane, MD and Harry once again, but the damage is there! And Castaway gets a beautiful return. Using the Ember Spirit remnants there to beautiful effect.
Yep.
Making sure that he's able to both do the damage and get out.
Yeah. Speaking of RDK, anytime...
Stolen Overpower by Rubik.
Nice.
Beware.
Speaking of RDK though, every time as a carry, you can play a PvE game. Feels so good.
Yeah. Basically just go out of your way, farm. As Petunia is going to run around the corner into what he was not hoping to find. As now he will be able to be brought down by Dota and Die, and now Aghanim is around, and with a little bit of extra damage, they will be able to bring down.
Yep. Raindrops
This
again.
lane, so what has effectively become a quad lane.
Well, no.
Oh, okay, Rubik has head top though, to be fair.
Yeah.
So maybe Rubik taking on more of a core role?
Don't think so. He doesn't have the items for it.
Doesn't have the items for it yet.
Oh, Mars. Mars is just chilling here, so
Yeah, that's
maybe.
what I'm saying. He's given up on life more or less.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
On the upside, there is only one raindrop left on Dota and Aghanim, so the magic's gonna start adding up a little bit again.
Yep. I think the next level is you should get Epicenter. Mr.
I've got to
MD.
say, there is something quite nice that's currently happening though, is that Ursa's found himself a possessed mask.
Radiant's middle tower is
Oh,
under
that is
He
quite
is
nice.
not far away from his Battle Fury either. It's only another 400 gold or so. Reaper gets pinged out.
But
They know he's there. They're trying to get a bit of a kill, and Castaway is in the vicinity.
speaking of, so is PA. They're both very similar in farm.
Oh, a little bit of damage coming out on Castaway in mid lane here, but it looks like he might want to try and turn around a little bit here.
Nope.
But, no, they've just he's got a regen.
Yeah.
So MD's got to acknowledge that he's just gets out. He understands, and the rest of Sin 5 were on their way.
Oh,
to
look at that scan from Radiant.
Yeah, absolutely perfect. Catches them exactly, and a little bit of that good old Spidey sense is coming out from MD.
Yeah, he knew. He was like, "Hey, wait a minute, Castaway's being a bit too cocky."
Meanwhile, in top lane,
Radiant structures are fortified.
this top lane is getting worn down a little bit by White Rabbit, but I've got to say, considering you are 10 kills up and there's only 1k net worth in this.
Yeah, I mean, they can't see the net worth, so for them, they must think they're very behind, but they're not that behind, actually.
Oh, Petunia finds himself immediately caught in the arena of blood, but MD, he stuns them up perfectly, and they will be able to bring down Dodo down fairly quickly, and Castaway, however, and then in the background, the finger, RDK just being able to delete the two backliners.
Ursa and Winter Wyvern is such a disgusting combo, because Ursa can't do damage in the Winter Wyvern ult, but he
can build up stats. And now,
Oh,
Aghanim,
no.
he's in the area, but he's turning around, and RDK hitting so hard already.
teaching her lessons.
Aghanim goes, I apologize, sir. I understand. You have a good day.
Oh,
And,
the Yules from
That fight looked like it could have started absolutely awfully for White Rabbit, but they managed to turn it around beautifully. MD, once again, absolutely clutching it up with that Sand King.
Can I just say that this Mars is still... I'm honestly believing I'm cursed.
100% whelmed.
Yeah. I'm honestly starting to believe I'm cursed. I need to find, like...
There's no way that the entire Dota professional community is wrong. Surely.
Well, I'm going to go on YouTube after this series and actually search up some Mars games just to make sure that I'm not imagining things.
MD found himself a nice regen rune, and as was told to us earlier, RG were running a Mars earlier and they managed to win a major with it, so yeah, question marks all around.
Yeah, I'll watch the games and I guarantee you they won it despite the Mars, not because of it.
Oh man.
I don't know what
Smoke up
it
from
is, man.
Sin 5. And it looks like they're trying to cause a little bit of chaos here. Running into the jungle.
They might find the
will
Viper.
probably find Petunia here. The smoke
Yep.
does break, and now they don't find vision of each other. They think it's on the other side, but now they're going on in MD. They have the vision there, but he's going to be able to use it.
And
Oh,
he's
that
out.
makes it so much harder to kill. He's going to be able to stun across, slows down, Castaway, and now Harry, he's in the area. He's going to be able to slow things down as well. He might
no,
just
he's-
go down with the
oh.
top, but... No,
Oh,
okay.
and yeah, because
Goes
Version
down the
Petunia is
campus.
just...
Petunia comes back in from the backside. Yeah. Hi guys, I'm here too. There is now
Oh,
the link up,
no.
and now they will be able to get the Arena of Blood. And Aghanim comes in and makes sure that the last kill is absolutely secured in his name.
Yep.
But that's what happens when you fight without the Ursa.
To be fair, Ursa farming.
Tower is
Yeah.
under attack.
It's things have gotten very, very difficult. It's also Sanjin Yasha not far off of the cards here. Another 1,200
Radiant's
200,
middle
and
tower is under
And
attack.
then he should be able to fight with the team very, very effectively.
yeah, no, and from there the damage is just huge.
Yeah. Ursa is a get 2 or 3 core items, and then the only direction you go from there is in.
Yeah, you A-click the enemy base and then hit a couple hotkeys on the way occasionally.
Sounds like a Protoss composition. Anyway.
That's a little bit of cross gameplay going on right there.
Items coming up for the teams. Atos was just finished by Petunia. Very good. Again.
Yep. Yeah, no, Atos, fantastic. He used it to brilliant effect in last game, and the amount of times he was able to break up gameplay from Sin 5 because one person all of a sudden is stuck. When a team is this reliant on working really well together, removing one person from the equation can be enough to make that difference.
Yeah, Aether Lens is coming out for Winter Wyvern, Blink Dagger, and Sand King. Both of those are huge items for those heroes. Yeah. BKB is the next item for Ursa.
Okay.
To be expected.
Yeah. No, in this particular game, 100% understandable. Actually, he doesn't go for the rest of Sanjin Yasha.
I think he
buys the Ogre AX, and yeah, he's just going straight for BKB.
Yeah, he needs BKB more than he needs Sanjin Yasha, I think. That's his calculation.
That's the thought process, at least.
Yeah. And he's playing a tournament for 3,000, 3,000 rand, so I'm going to trust his...
Yeah, no, exactly. And he's also carried the last game to victory, more or less, so, you know.
BKB coming out for the Ember Spirit. That's going to be annoying to deal with, but as was shown last game, it's not a deal breaker.
No. Especially when you got an Ursa who's later going to be going back for a Basher, it has to be expected.
Yeah, BKB coming out for PA as well. She almost has it.
No, well, you know, we haven't really spoken about the PA, as Aghanim has just basically gone onto a whack-a-mole crash course.
Yep.
His loss hits still aren't as high as RDK, so.
This is a game of 1 positions right now.
Oh, Yules is up for Dodo and Die, and he will be able to immediately drop the Arena of Blood. They're going to try and hold him in place now. He tries to jump over the arena, but doesn't quite work. The silence is now there, and they're going to be able to try and slow him down a fair amount. And now he will be speared as my Dodo crashes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so there was a Winter Wyvern ult on the PA stopping it. Petunia is going to go down at the bot in the back here. MD manages to blink away. Sin 5 are going to continue collapsing. They have a DD on Ember Spirit. He's going to TP back to base to regen. Ooh, crit was blocked by Cord Embrace, but she gets pinned to a tree and just gets shield bash to the face. Stun coming out, and Finger of Death gets the Mars. PA is going on the Lion, though. She has BKB. That's a PKB reveal. MD dies in the background to Ember Spirit as well. And that's a complete wipe for White Rapper Gaming.
Sounds fantastic. Glad I missed it. I have reloaded back in.
Under attack.
Oh man, okay. Well, shit happens. Dota dies, you know, normal things.
Yeah. A doodle for the ages. Yeah, that was a 5-for-1 there that you missed. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and still the net worth somehow does not look insurmountable by any stretch.
Yeah, but it must feel very unfortunate.
It's a 3-to-1 KD at the moment.
I know. And if you're looking at that and you don't see the net worth of the items as we see it,
yeah,
you must be thinking, game is hard.
I mean, the game is hard. You're still playing against one of the best teams in the country at the moment, but, you know, game is harder.
Yeah.
As a mid lane, Castaway might be caught out a little bit by Harry the Hams here, but the long range held up by Doom Bunny as well as the stun to follow up, but it doesn't matter, the damage is there.
Ursa just jumps on the Ember Spirit, and if an angry
and with
bear...
the double damage! Oh no, Dota and Die, he tries to use it up, but it might not matter. He's going to try and get away as much as he can. The stun is there. There is another stun to follow it up, and with the angry Ursa ripping his throat out. And that's just easy as you like it. Where'd the double damage go? Oh, he got yours. It got removed. That is just unbelievably awkward. But it's okay. It's an Ursa. This should still be just a free rush for him.
Yeah, 100%. It's like the entire team of WRG just exists to stun people for Ursa to rip to shreds.
Well, I mean, with the exception of Precious Petunia, of course. He doesn't stun, he uses Rod of Atos.
Yes.
But I mean, it seemed to work very well for them last game. So sure, why not?
Might as well. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, we got people getting a little bit salty, and they don't worry, it's not the hero.
It's me.
Raiden.
I'm
It's
cursed.
100% his fault. So
Yeah.
don't worry, you can just blame him. As in top lane, Reaper's gonna go bye-bye.
Oh, Lord.
That was just completely expected.
Yeah.
As PA
If
blinks
Reaper-
on a Winterhaven, and Winterhaven goes,
Yeah, if Repo was paying... Oh, no, he didn't have a TP. Never mind. He was just dead.
yeah. No,
Good to know.
he might have been able to fly over trees a little bit, but with Mars running around and Arena of Blood, yeah. And
If
as
he
we
had
found
a
out
TP
yesterday, Arena of Blood destroys an exorbitant amount of trees.
Yeah. I was just going to say he could have cold embraced and then TP'd out. But he didn't have TP, so...
Yeah.
Smoke
well.
coming
You
in
live,
from
you live.
WRG.
Still no TP on Repo. He only bought one. But
He only has
as you
money
say,
for one.
there's smoke coming up. They're going to be hunting around a little bit here.
Haste.
RDK
Haste,
might be able to find the haste. Oh no, we have a very fast Ursa, and Schlinks is just going to get destroyed. But
No
now,
matter how fast you are, if you're rooted.
Ember, Castaway playing the chicken game. And the angry bear decides that he has to let his rage go somewhere, so the middle tower might as well do.
Yeah. 50 gold for support.
Dire's middle tower
Yep.
is under attack.
Not too bad. And they're also going to be bringing themselves down the mid tower, so definitely a nice little pickup over there as a player has paused the game.
As always.
Lag. What? Don't you mean killer? Isn't that what it is?
Kale.
Kale, that's the
Kale.
one. Come on, Castaway. How are all of our SEA viewers supposed to understand what you're saying? Yeah, I'd like to actually know if anyone is from SEA currently watching this. Hello. Also, what do you do for a living that you're able to do that?
Yeah, go to sleep.
So this game very much still on the line. There is very little between these teams once again this time around. I'll say once again, first game around about this time, Sinfab were already starting to take a bit of control. And this time, last game, White Rabbit had taken control. So this is the first time we found really true parity between them. But White Rabbits just seem to be better at getting what they have on the map.
One of the things I'm looking at is Ember Spirit's going for Lincolns, and I'm not too sure that's the play. Because, Lincolns will stop the Winter's Curse from Winter Wyvern. But you have Viper Strike, Rod of Atos, Burrow Strike, Yules,
Finger of Death, Mana Drain, Hex.
Mana Drain, and Earthquake.
You also have Burrow Strike.
Yeah, Scythe of Ice eventually.
Jules.
Yeah, I mentioned this.
Okay.
So, Abyssal Blade eventually. Yeah.
It's a lot. I mean, Lion by himself basically makes Lincoln Sphere redundant. All it'll do is give you that. I don't even know if it'll give you half a second at this level of data. I mean,
yeah, you have to have muscle memory to as soon as you hear the first split second of the Lincoln's.
You just jump to the spirit,
or you Black King Bar.
Yeah, well, I mean, BKB doesn't do anything because Winter Wyvern ult.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's GG Blade.
BKB and then Winter Wyvern also GG Blade, and then he's dead anyway. It's like
yeah. So this is such a. And I suppose we were still talking about Castaway here. It feels like he's been a little bit left out in these games as I don't know, he's just never been able to find his feet in this series.
Who, Aghanim?
Yeah, no, Castaway.
Yeah, I don't know. It's more that WRG is playing it kind of make his playstyle a bit redundant. They
That's
managed to draft against his playstyle, not against his hero.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you one thing that is not going to be a question. Or actually, I'm going to ask you a question, but I'm going to ask you in a way that will probably describe the answer originally. Do you think that in the first round of banning next game, Sand King's going to be first or second?
Well, that's the problem, because what do you're leaving them with either anti-mage or what was the other one that they banned?
I think they're banning
Alchemist.
Alchemist, yeah.
What do you drop for Sand King?
I don't know, but he's just taking control of this game. MD is he's having a fantastic series, but specifically with these Sand King games, he's just doing so damn well.
Yeah, he is. Although, to be fair, PA does have Desolator, so...
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she is very fond, actually, now that we look at that again. Level 19.
She kind of has to be able to use that farm, so if she gets stunned, they have so many disables that the first stun basically kills her.
Is this the part where I get offended that they didn't pause for me?
I hate cockroaches so much.
The thing is, I'm okay with cockroaches until they start flying.
Yeah.
This is the most awkward situation, though. Like, you're just busy playing, all of a sudden a cockroach happens. Like, can you imagine, like, you're in the grand finals of TI or something like that, and a cockroach or a moth manages to make it into your booth or something, and you just like pause in the middle of the TI finals, like hands up in the air, really like gay style, climb up on the table, and you're doing the little tippy taps like cartoon style. I can't help but imagine Castaway doing that now, and yeah.
I want to see Seb do that now. Just the video of him doing that on the table. And oh dear.
No, Anna won't react to it all. He's from Australia.
I swear it sounds like the cockroach is winning. You cannot make this up. Analyst man wants to join the Discord just to give a little bit of insight as to what's happening. Oh man, but oh man, you can't. All right, we'll amuse ourselves.
Summoning the cat.
Yeah. Dude, I can't find it, but we better win this game. This thing's in a corner. I know, dude.
This dude sounds like you're losing.
How can it?
Oh my shit,
No,
dude.
I don't know where it is.
Okay.
Dude, are you gonna be able to
no, my monitor's off. My monitor's off. Don't go.
It pulls your cable out, dude.
Yeah, dude, is the cockroach sent by fucking WRG to ruin your till gaming experience?
Dude, I'm sitting like with my feet up on the chair.
Never mind.
Oh no. Does he not have a shoe he can use? Like.
Oh dear. Okay.
Oh man.
That works.
All right.
Oh, we did a quick plug to Dota TV, by the way, just because if they want to listen to what's happened, then they could have heard it on Twitch, but you know. Yeah, exactly. It's a pity.
Oh.
Clip it.
Radiant are scanning.
Clip it. All right.
So carrying on with it, after that fantastic little break of humor.
Dire's bottom tower.
I don't know. I'm
Dire's
trying to
structures
think
are fortified.
of how this game's gonna go, and I just can't help but feel that PA is going to just two-shot people,
Yeah.
Radiant structures
and then the
are
fight's over.
fortified.
It's a And 100% relies upon how White Rabbit are going to deal with the PA, because she is just so big at the moment. And I'm not fat shaming, I promise.
Here's a basher coming in from Ursa. He needs to get a MKB eventually.
Yeah. Basher does go through. Oh, but there is the break from Vapa. Don't forget.
Yeah, but she can BKB through.
Is it dispellable? Pierce does not pierce spell magic immediately. So. But meanwhile in top lane they are going to be able to use the Winter Wyvern ult, and Aghanim has not been able to move, and he's deleted by the death. So the question of how do you deal with PA has very clearly been answered.
Yeah,
White Rabbit Gaming says what you do is you just delete her, and now BKB being used by Costaway, and he's just gone.
Yeah.
He has the ultra convenient extra ability of I have a remnant halfway across the map.
Honestly, though, watching a Winter Wyvern with an Ursa is just hilarious. Because someone gets Winster cursed, and Ursa is just busy ripping them to pieces, and they're taking absolutely no damage. And as soon as the Winter curse ends, the first hit takes like 50% of their health away. And they're like, holy cow.
Oh, man. I tell you what, it does warm the heart a little bit to see a PA get ripped to pieces like that, though.
Doom Bunny, Doom Bunny.
Yeah, MD is in the area. He has a blink, though.
He also has Archer
but MD is hunting him down a little bit, and they will be able to see him now. But the rest of Thin 5 are around. They're going to be able to stun him up and hold him in place, and with a little bit more damage. Oh, no, they didn't have vision. He might be able to make it away. The vision broke just in time, but no, Aghanim's around, and he's dead. Petunia slows down the rest of the progression there, but it should just be a continuation here for... No, okay, Dodo and Die. He's going to try and line something up here. They're going to move forward. Doom Bunny, he manages to get the stun off.
Oh,
but now
I'm not sure that was the
he's in the
play.
area.
That was not the play.
And he gets tipped for his efforts. By his own team, too.
Oh. Kicked.
Hashtag not in this team anymore.
Pray for Doom Bunny.
we now have to we've got to create a group, everybody. We've got to put something together. We've got to find Doom Bunny on your team.
Okay, there's a smoke coming in from Sin 5.
Yeah, they are going the wrong way. Completely. Yeah. There's still a lot of time left on the smoke, though. Half of the time left of it, and now there's a courier running straight past it.
Or Reaper.
Harry and Reaper has no reason. He's Yules immediately. They're going to try and throw the stun. But now the stun from MD is there. We'll be able to slow everything down a little bit at the moment. The Marina Blood is thrown, but it doesn't matter. Aghanim, he's jumping in the middle of everything. But they have the answer. He can't do anything. But now Aghanim has a rod, and the damage is there, and they are finally able to start bringing people down. And that's the third. And now RDK is the only one left, but he turns around, and he might be able to bash up a little bit. Harry, he's going to be able to get the double stun. Oh my God! Deleted by Aghanim, and now he's going to turn it. That's an ultra kill for Castaway. My goodness.
How much damage did PA do?
Ooh. PA
4,000.
3,500.
Good lord.
And 3,500 from Grimstroke as well. Wow.
Oh dear.
Oh, so you could say that the stream has now officially been bugged. No. Click.
Yeah. Here comes Precious Petunia. Here comes Precious Petunia.
He's actually really struggling for levels at the moment, now that I mentioned it. He has gone Blade Mail, which will put a little bit of a band-aid on the PA problem.
If he dies before he can use it, though.
Yep, as Blade Mail is available, he hasn't used it, though! Prophetically!
Oh!
I do feel like he was a little bit slow to react there.
Yeah, kind of, but...
The dagger was there, and he had plenty of time between that and the first time.
Yeah. Although, I'm glad to see it happens to other people and not just me. Where I hit people up until about a quarter HP, and only then do I actually coup de grace them. Oh,
long range initiation here as BKB has now been committed, but the stun
from the dagger.
Dagger. And Sin 5 are starting to really take control of this game all of a sudden.
Yeah. The PA is just a problem.
Oh, Repo! Finding himself well out of position, cast away. He is all over that. And with a little bit more damage, one more side effect, he will be able to do it. But now, Dota and Da maybe getting a little bit too deep in here. But now Precious Petunia just gets absolutely deleted by Aghanim and Castaway. And things have become a little bit tricky. As all of a sudden, White Rabbit, who've had, in the last 2 games, they seem to have had such good control over the tempo of the game, all of a sudden just immediately lose it. And Sin 5, once again, their typical play, going in and trying to just remove any sort of map presence that is possible from them. A net worth graph
Oh, that is
and the XP graph are just not a happy sight to be seen.
84% win rate chance for Dire at the moment.
Man, this is so difficult. And the extra difficult thing is this is fairly typical for a PA game though.
Yeah.
And it's she has a DD.
Bottled. Oh no.
And yeah. I don't know. This is personally why I think Ice Frog needs to nerf the sick shit, because my goodness. PA just removes any chance you have of games occasionally. Like, if a dagger bashes, there is, like, no way to play around it. As they are starting to try and find one, though. Andy, you will initiate the backline, and it looks like they will be able to Finger of Death Castaway out of the direction, but in the backline, Aghanim's just deleting anything that White Rabbit have in the background at all. He blinks on it, oh my goodness, Ursa just gets removed.
Yeah, that was double damage from PA, coming in with a vengeance there.
Wow. And
so, I would like to say,
rush pit.
Dire did 8,000 damage, of which 5,600 of it was PA.
Oof. Yeah. So, anyway, if anybody has a direct line to Ice Frog...
Yeah, holy cow.
We've been complaining about PA for years, but it might just be me. As don't know, picked up the Aegis. I wonder if that's intentional?
It might have been a troll.
I mean...
Oh, we'll see.
An interesting situation. I mean, PA, let's be honest, the only time he has died is when it's been completely his own fault, so...
Honestly, he could have thrown a dagger there and just maybe killed Winter Wyvern.
Yeah, I mean, Petunia...
He needs to watch out.
But, yep, Aghanim, he decides, okay, cool, I'm going back to farming then.
Yep.
But I gotta say, Doom Bunny doing fairly well for himself in terms of the last hit department. He's on 116 last hits.
Yeah, Rubik can farm fairly well with his Fade Bolt.
And I suppose that's what we were talking about earlier, where Dota and Da was really starting to struggle as MD...
They're going for another fight here,
like
but here comes the blurred PA.
But yeah, they are going to be able to stun him up. Here comes Ursa blinking in. There's not very much damage, but PA just immediately removing Winter Wyvern in the backline, and this is nothing else. There's nothing you can do. This is the PA show completely. On the opposite side, they're not even going to be able to bring down Schlinks. And it's a triple kill for Aghanim, and this game just feels over now.
Yeah. Traditionally, in best of fives, you get one PA game before it's banned for the rest of the series.
Yeah. Nah, man. This is so heartbreaking for White Rabbit, because it really did look like they were starting to, like, do to this game what they did to the previous game, but then Aghanim took those 2 daggers and made sure they went well and deep into the hearts of White Rabbit fans.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle barracks.
Though you were complaining that Aghanim wasn't getting chances to shine, and well, this game he definitely got that.
I don't. Yeah, he is having himself one hell of a game this time around.
Oh, that was so close. Winter Wyvern almost
Oh,
managed.
Harry! Able to remove Rubik from existence, but no! The combination Oh no. The misplay. Petunia using the Rod of Atos, slowing down Aghanim. Harry being a good old-fashioned troll at the moment. The frog has been stunned by Doom Bunny. They do need to be a bit careful about that extra form of initiation. And now Dodo he's moving straight and he's going to be EKB. They use the Arena of Blood. There's not quite enough damage just yet for Petunia. He is being cold and braced, and it looks like Sin 5 and their very normal fashion are going to go back, and they're just going to carry on taking control of the map.
Under
Yeah.
attack.
So, if you're in the position of White Rabbit now, what do you do?
Discuss drafts for next game.
Is it?
Yeah.
You reckon it's that far gone?
Press F8.
F8 doesn't do anything for me, if I'm honest.
Okay, it's win probability.
99% win rate. Ooh. Okay. So, and it touched 100. Okay. I mean, so basically this game is done and dusted unless Sin 5 make a mistake, which, you know, I might as well get pregnant. They have been very, very rock solid.
Radiant
Yeah. If they do make a mistake, though, again, the Right Rabbit Gaming has been...
Be careful, my friend. Yeah, I know, and he knows. So, taking 0 chances, and he TP's home.
Ooh, Flicker will be very nice.
Yeah, no, that's a nice little item. I don't know who would put it on at this point, though, because...
Lion.
This is taking it, okay.
Oh, it's move speed for him, so...
Yeah, and not just that, he also is able to dispel and get away. It is a dispel. Yeah, dispels debuffs. So, a little bit of like a restart of the fight, if you will.
Yeah.
Oh! The illusion gets removed.
That's what I was talking about with Illusionist Cape.
That's a nice little trick there. And so it gives him more information at the moment, which when you're in the position of a White Rabbit, more information is not going to be looked down upon.
Yep. Let's all coming up on Mars.
Aghanim so confident at the moment that he hands over the cheese to Dodo and Da. He has the Minotaur Horn as well, by the way.
Oh, they're going in on
Petunia. It looks like, yeah, well, RDK, he finds himself in a very bad position. He just gets deleted once again by Aghanim. And, yeah, Petunia, he's going to be next on the list. He gets sheep, but he gets frogs, but I don't think it's going to matter at all. And now, Repo, he's next on the list. Will they go for the rampage? No. Typical Sin 5. They go back. They're just going to go for as much as they can possibly get from the situation. No fountain farming, nothing. They're just going to do their absolute best to finish this game.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under
And now, Castaway over, he
He
jumps forward. He's giving them absolutely no space whatsoever. And there's the Arena of Blood to follow up as well. It has catched Precious Petunia up until now. And it looks like going to be able to try and bring Dodo and down. But this is no damage at the moment. And that will be the end of Precious Petunia. He does not have barback.
That was the problem with the build. If Ursa's dead, you don't have anything to actually do damage.
Oh, Doom Bunny, goodbye, friend. You are not long for this world, but it doesn't matter as they're going to be able to finish off.
If you count Aghanim, you can have something to do damage, I guess.
Oh man, and there's the GG call. Yep. Fairly unsurprising at this point, and one more kill for Aghanim just to pad those stats just a little bit more before the end of the game. And yeah.
Very well played by both teams, and that was the Aghanim showcase.
Yeah. Now, Aghanim PA absolutely dominating this game. Again, it looked like it was going either way. And then all of a sudden, out comes Aghanim and says, yep, this game's mine now.
Volvo, please no.
Yeah, please, Volvo, please just make PA really bad. We just don't want her in pub games. and clearly neither do White Rabbit. So, with that noted, we find ourselves in a situation where Sin 5 are one game away from winning this. So, we're going to be finding White Rabbit doing their absolute best to try and quell the damage. Maybe they can bring themselves back one and try and bring themselves maybe to be the full 5 games. But yeah, we're gonna have to find out soon. I have a quick 15-minute break, and we will chat to you guys on the other side.
Puffy's going to come in, push him, yeah. He's going to find him. Unfortunately, not going to find all the frags. Oh, Chili's done it. He's won the round. One on him. Going to go ahead with the rest of the big
Bad situation, but the save is there from Slinks for now. Oh, with the 5 here.
Constantly changing, always rearranging, always rearranging, always rearranging. That is constantly changing, always rearranging, always rearranging. Constantly changing, always rearranging, always rearranging, always rearranging. That is constantly changing, always rearranging, always rearranging, always rearranging.
When you step into the light, you're never there for long. Rush into a ride, but you're already gone. It may break my heart, but you do what you want. I give all I am to you, I give a I'm already gone. paradise. Won't change your mind. Can't shake the lights. I'll take the chance and roll the dice. I want it all, just for the night. I live it out like I'll never die. I lose my head in the starry skies. Can't chain me down, I feel so alive. Back down, only one way out. I let you run my life. Now you won't get me down. Untamed, guess I lost my mind. You turned me inside out. No one can stop me now. So turn up the light. Turn up the light. This is what I waited for. 'Cause the clock keeps ticking, hard for me to keep up. I can't take it no more. 'Cause the time keeps turning, feels just like it speeds up. It's what I waited for. Close your eyes, seek paradise. Won't change your mind. Can't shake the light. I'll take the chance and roll the dice. Just wanna feel the stars surround. The atmosphere never to come down. I'll stand alone, whether right or wrong. It takes me home, right where I belong. Back down, only one way out. I let you run my life. Now you won't get me down. Untamed, guess I lost my mind. You turned me inside out. No one can stop me now. So turn up the light. Turn up the light. This is what I waited for. 'Cause the clock keeps ticking, hard for me to keep up. I can't take it no more.
And welcome back to game number 4 already. And this, the grand final of the Keystroke Cup, number 2, between Sinister 5 and White Rabbit Gaming. So, Sinister 5, on the back of a just rampant Aghanim, came to a bit of a screaming win out of nowhere in game 3 there. And unfortunately, we have to agree that the PA being played by Aghanim was definitely the MVP there. I say unfortunately because let's all agree that no one likes PA, I don't think.
Yeah, it's a very annoying hero. And to speak about the drafts right now, I don't know, man. Heroes are getting picked. I don't. These people play Sand King mid. Like, what am I supposed to do here?
Well, Sand King gets banned, so no more of that silliness. As the question that I asked earlier on is, where will Sand King get banned? And it apparently means round 2 will be banned.
Yeah, if they want to be really insane, Enchantress is still in the pool. Just throw a hero mid. Why not?
Well, fuck it. Why not? While we're talking about that, let's take I don't know. What's something silly? Put Crystal Maiden mid. Let's do it. Come on.
Radiant team ban.
Oh, and there isn't a Zeus for Sin 5 as it gets brought up. But
maybe WRG can pick it up and use Sin 5's tricks against him.
I mean, there is an Ember Spirit on Sin 5 at the moment as well, which is a little bit
10 seconds
of a
remaining.
problem with this, yeah. You were talking about Crystal Maiden mid, by the way.
Yeah.
Crystal Maiden actually beats Ember in lane.
I need to see that to believe it, but okay.
After the laning stage, not so much, but like during the first 10 minutes, that's just a hell on earth for Ember.
I mean, the what was it? Frostbite. Was it Frostbite? I think it's Frostbite.
Yes.
Yeah, it does actually do a fair amount of damage, and it's quite a long lockdown. But anyway, so we're talking about digression here. This could be the last game we see tonight. This could be the final game of the Keystroke Cup, and we're talking about Crystal Maiden mid.
Well, there was a Sand King bid, so we can kind of
okay, fair enough. Okay.
As
the ban's continuing on here, a lot of big beefy characters being banned out, and one Oracle.
Yeah, Monkey is still open.
So there is the Monkey King for MD. He's fairly well known for that, and but there is an Alchemist already as well. I was talking earlier about how Alchemist is fairly good against the 5-man of Sinister. So
5 seconds remaining.
It does finally make it through, though.
Speaking of people who are very good against 5-manning, Silencer is still in the pool, but I don't know if White Rabbit has anyone who can play it.
Yeah, no, not just that. It's I don't know how good of a hero it necessarily is at the moment.
Well,
Radiant team pick.
As Jakiro. Okay. So there's a nice continuation of the anti-5-man and then the Clockwork.
Yeah.
Rock solid for Sin 5. They've been picking it up fairly consistently.
Now, here's where WRG just picks Mars because of